The popular blog Hedge says Facebook banned users from sharing posts. And over the weekend and earlier this week, now users reported getting an error message saying links go against the community standards. Now, many are claiming censorship, but sharing seems to be active once again. Facebook has yet to make any public comment about the allegations specifically, but it's raising questions about how much power tech giants have over content and how social media companies are trying to police themselves in order to avoid government regulations. So to break this down, we turn to investigative journalist Ben Swan from Atlanta. Thanks for joining us, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely, Scotty.
Okay, so first of all, Ben, most people aren't familiar with who Hedge is. What's the website like? Is it really a political website?
It's a little tech-oriented. It's politics and foreign policy-oriented. It is a website that runs a lot of, I would say, leans maybe libertarian conservative in terms of its worldview. But, you know, it's kind of run-of-the-mill in terms of independent media. Nothing too shocking about it. Certainly not a conspiratorial site. Pretty heavy on news content.
News content, finance. And do we actually know who runs, unlike Drudge Report or other websites, do we actually know who runs Hedge? Is there actual names and authors that are identified with it?
There are, yeah, absolutely. So there are different people who, I don't exactly know who the ownership is, but I know a lot of the writers, including Tyler Durden, who's one of the writers. They have a number of different writers over there who do a good job. They source everything they write about. They actually do cover a lot of the stuff that we cover, and they actually have covered a lot of the pieces I've done. So I'm pretty familiar with them, and they do pretty good work.
And they get a lot of traffic. And I only bring these up to point out what type of website it is and the fact that it's not one of those conspiracies just run away. They do have accountability. Like you said, they source everything. So the fact that Facebook would target them, I think it comes up to the point, does Facebook is a private company. Do they have the right to just censor whatever content they see necessary?
So Facebook is in an interesting position. So as a private company, there's an argument to be made. Some say that they're a publicly traded company, therefore they don't. Others say, but that's still a private company, they do. But there's another issue here, which is the Communications Act, the Federal Communications Act, which essentially states that there is a protection built into that act that allows for a platform like a Facebook or a Twitter to be able to have all these users who upload so much information onto the platform. And yet, Facebook and Twitter are never held liable for copyrighted material, stolen material, illegal material, whatever it might be. They're not held liable because they're a platform and they're not a publisher. The problem is that Mark Zuckerberg keeps taking extraordinary steps to act as if, and has said in front of Congress, in fact, that Facebook is really not a platform, it is a publisher, and therefore they have the right to control what is published on their site. But in doing so, has opened up those tech companies like Facebook to massive lawsuits for intellectual property issues, for liability in terms of private content being uploaded, illegal content being uploaded. They're open to all these now. It's amazing to me that no class action lawsuit has not yet been brought against Facebook.
Well, and you can say that that's actually probably going to happen down the road. Like you point out, there's lots of things going on.
I'd be shocked if it was.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Ben, for covering this.
Yeah, Scotty, thank you.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.